Overly doing marketing of your work could be seriously detrimental to your career as a creative professional. And here's why. We all know marketing's important. People tell us that it's the most important thing an artist can do. And, well, true, because if nobody knows who you are or even that you exist, well, nobody's gonna watch your stuff, nobody's gonna buy your paintings, go to your theater, anything. Nobody cares because they don't know you exist. And there's so many creators around the world, so the fact that we need to be present on social media is a given. But there is a big issue with overdoing it. I have been doing this myself, and it's an issue I had with myself and with my work, and I decided might as well make a video about it. Maybe somebody else might be suffering from the same thing, so why not just help each other out, right? Because that's the whole point of YouTube. So the point is, don't overdo marketing, because you will fall into a trap that you will not even see coming. I have been overdoing my marketing thing. I have been posting regularly on all social media. I've been writing my blog, doing my podcast and doing videos. And the problem with me was eventually I just ended up in a place where I'd be like, fuck, I don't know what else to do now. And then it struck me. I'm a painter, I'm a photographer, I'm a designer. I have loads of things I can do, but I have not been doing them while I was working on my social media presence. And it became unbearable to me, and I decided today to just dial it a bit down and maybe, well, obviously make this video, but apart from this, just to start working on my work again and start painting and start creating my collages. And I implore anyone watching this who has his marketing thing going on and maybe you automated a few things, you're somebody who already has a portfolio somewhere, who has his or her social media going on and it's working fine, to stop focusing on your social media that much and to prioritize your work. If you're already doing this, right on, because I wasn't, and it's horrible, so good for you. But if you're not, if you find yourself you're just spending hours and hours on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Twitch and so on, and it's not documenting what you create, rather you're creating things that you show on social media that aren't really your art, you're practically just creating PR, well, there's the issue, because it will suck you in to this whole mess of just creating PR statement after PR statement, image after image, until you run out of things to show and you resort to maybe posting things you did 2 or 3 years ago, which I did yesterday and the day before, and that's when it struck me as like, Jesus Christ, I should be doing something new rather than just, repurposing everything. Of course, repurposing is cool, and you can get, an image on Instagram, maybe write something about it and post it on Twitter, and you can combine things so you can have more time to create, not to just have more content to put out there. And maybe for anybody who is listening a lot to Gary Vaynerchuk and the other folks who just push content creation as much as they can, that's cool and that's fine. But you probably don't have a D-Rock who'll film you all the time and who'll take care of the editing and so on. And the problem becomes that you become your own D-Rock without the Gary to, well, do things. Because as he says, he just documents what he does, but he's running a company or 24/7, and you should be running your company 24/7, and while you do it, you should be doing your PR as well, but as an added thing to your own creation. So to keep things short, don't go overboard with marketing, because it isn't sustainable in the long run, because you'll run out of things you actually liked to do and that made you go do whatever you do right now, be an artist, a painter, a sculptor, whatever you do. So if you won't make your art a priority, you'll just end up in a day job, a 9-to-5 job of your own making, and there is really no difference of just getting a job somewhere doing PR for other people and you'll actually get paid for it, rather than doing your own PR and not getting anything in return, because we all know creative work on social media does not really convert into having money the second you post something, the second you start posting something. You need time. Everybody speaks about it being a marathon rather than a sprint, and it's true. And as a marathon, we should all take care of ourselves and our creations and our creativity and our work before we show people what we do to connect to our audience. Otherwise, we're just talking the talk and nobody's doing shit. So, hope this helps anybody, and I'll just get my ass off and start working as well. See you next time. Bye.